Hi there, I'm Elizabeth Holmes with the Wall Street Journal, and this is how you do runway-inspired nail art. Now, you may not be able to afford the designs that you see on the runway, but have you ever thought about trying them on your nails? All those beautiful prints and styles that you see on the catwalk can be easily translated onto your nails for a fraction of the cost. To show us how, we've got Sally Hansen nail ambassador and runway expert Tracylee here. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for having me.
So when you see a beautiful outfit, do
Yes.
you automatically think, how can I do that on the nails?
Pretty much, yeah. As
Okay.
soon as I see it, instantly I say, it's got to go on a nail.
Okay, so we're gonna try a beautiful Michael Kors trench from
Yes.
spring 2013.
Yes.
And so where are we gonna start with the Sally Hansen products?
Okay, well, we're first going to start with doing a base color.
Okay.
The design is a multi-shades of blue with whitish kind of clouds on it. So we're going to start this with the Sky's the Limit, appropriate.
So you did me a big favor by cleaning up my nails and putting on a base coat first.
Yes, you're all ready to go.
That's really important.
It is. I'm just going to do one coat at the base of the nail to cover the nail. This is going to be my starting point of the design. Don't forget to cap the free edge.
Cap the free edge, so that means that you make sure.
You swipe the polish around the very tip of the nail. It's going to prevent chipping, and it's just swiping the free edge like that.
And you do that after every coat?
Every single coat that you use. It just gives that's where your nails get the most abuse.
That is for sure where they chip the first on my nail.
Exactly.
Okay, so base coat done.
Okay, so now we just let that dry for a little bit.
And
Yes.
now we're about to decorate. Where do we start?
Okay, well, we first start with a makeup sponge that I've torn off into a little bit here, and I'm using my tweezer to hold it. And
Oh, look at that. So it's just...
yeah, it's just a little bit of a makeup sponge, and we're going to sponge the clouds on with this.
Okay.
So, and I'm using the Sally Hansen Complete Salon Manicure in whiteout. I just brush a little bit on the tip of the sponge like this. And then I dab a little bit off because we don't want a full coverage. And now I'm just going to randomly on your nail sponge the cloud type designs.
Oh, look at that.
And I'm going to do this a variation of different white colors on the nail. And I'm not going to do every nail the same.
Oh, so you change it up a little
I'm going
bit.
to change it up, yeah.
What I like about this is that you can be a little imperfect.
Yeah.
And
it's
all that
okay.
much better, yeah.
Yeah, and it still looks good. Okay. And
This
now,
is one I feel like I could do, Tracy.
all right, you could do it. Anyone could do this. This is easy. This is the fun part. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Blew Me Away. This is from the Hard as Nails collection, and I'm going to do pretty much a similar thing with this.
So you sort of layer your blue colors.
Yeah, I like to dab it on top of something so that it doesn't get, you don't want full coverage, you just want it to be nice and light. Again, creating depth on top of your clouds.
So when you're layering this kind of thing, do you start with the lightest layer and then work to the darkest, or do you
Well,
order?
if you look at the Michael Kors trench, I didn't want the clouds to just sit on top of the blues, because then it would look like just, you know, like I just painted clouds. It doesn't give it that movement.
Okay.
So this is going to give it that dimension so that it looks like it's, you know, the same movement as in the coat. For the third color blue that we're using, I'm using Sally Hansen Luster Shine, which is coming out in December. It's not out yet. And this one is called Azure. So I'm just going to brush a little bit of that
It's got some
onto
sparkle
a new
built
sponge.
in, huh?
Yeah. Just really high dimensional shine, multi-dimensional.
This luster shine looks like it would be beautiful just on its own, huh?
Oh, it is. It's amazing. I can't wait for you guys to see the line. Okay, so now I'm going to go back real quick and I'm going to do my clouds. So I'm going to grab my white sponge again.
In between these, do you have to let them dry at all, or do they?
No, because the polish is so light. It's so thin that it's really pretty dry.
Okay.
As you can see, I'm not using a lot of polish, and I'm dabbing half of it off, you know, before I even put it on the nail. Okay, So now our fourth blue is the HD, the Sally Hansen HD in laser. This color is amazing.
Wow.
And I'm just gonna hit just a couple little spots in it just to give it a little.
So this is the darkest one
This is the darkest one, yeah, but the color in it is just crazy.
So we have 4 shades of blue and white on here.
Right, to create our crowds. Now for me, I mean, if you look at the Michael Kors trench, it does have a really nice sheen to it that this typically is not giving me. So I was playing around, and Sally Hansen Complete Salon Manicure makes a great sheer iridescent called Angel Wings, which I'm going to polish over the entire nail. So it's not going to cover the design, but it's just going to give it a nice sheen to it. It's just going to give it that nice texture. And you'll have the colors peeking through. And it just softens everything up. Okay.
Look at that. I have to say, Michael Kors, I like your trench, but Tracylee, I like your nails even better.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
For more tips, tricks, and the latest style news, keep it at youtube.com/WSJ. You can find me on Twitter at eHolmesWSJ.
And tilt it the opposite way, and you spray. You let your product get into the hair.
And then I draw 2 side lines to make my triangle.